I'm gonna teach you how to make the flower crown. It's a classic flower crown and it's made of aluminium wire, tape, flowers, and you won't need anything else. Everything that you need is on the kit. So yeah, let's start. So we need tape. This is florist tape. You will have it on the box. It's very sticky because it's waxed. It's paper wax. If it breaks, don't worry. I actually recommend to have small pieces already prepared. Then we will need also the wire, like also in the box. And it's very flexible and you will be able to reshape it to the size of your head and to make it as big or as small as you like. And I'm gonna teach you how to tape it later. We are gonna need scissors that you can have at home and the flowers that they will be all in the box as well in your kit. So let's start. To begin, we are gonna measure our head, reshaping the wire to the size of your head. So you wanna put it around your head and your forehead and leave around one finger. You can put it through and hold it there. So you're gonna wanna tape it. You don't need to wrap it around like or bend the wire or anything. Just keep it that way, tidy and clean. And wrap it around with your tape just to make sure that it doesn't open, and even if you pull it, it's quite secure. And then I'm gonna do the other side as well, all the way. And the paper is really good, the tape, to protect the edges so they don't scratch your head. I'm gonna go all around like that. So we got this already to the size of your head, and it is a bit wobbly, which is great. You don't want it too tight and you don't want it too loose either, because if it's too loose it's still fine, because you can always reshape it and it squeaks, and you will see that you have some space in there. So this part will be the front of your crown and the smooth part will be in the back, so you don't have like a bumpy detail at the back. So we're gonna cover all this part with flowers. I'm gonna teach you how. It's very simple. We're gonna choose any flowers that you want to start with, and we're gonna start from one side and we're gonna end up to the other one. Let me get some tape. There is one side that is stickier than the other one. You will feel it. Once you squeeze it, you just get it. And we're gonna start from half of it. So I always think about 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. as a clock. So we got 3 to 9. And we start from one side, just securing the tape a little bit so when you place the flower, it doesn't come off. Just do a bit of, like a few times going around with the tape, and then you can place any flower. So in here I have hydrangeas, I have some golden leaves that I wanted to add to this crown, some greens, and I have some gypsum. I got some blue gypsum. Some of them are preserved and some of them are dry, so you can choose whatever works best for you. You don't need to use all the flowers that are in the kit. I added lots of them, so you can just use as many as you want or as little. I got hydrangeas and some more green leaves. So I'm gonna start with the gypsum. And what you want to do is to place the first flower. So hold it with your fingers with one hand, whether you're right-handed or left-handed. And with the other hand, go around with the tape to secure the stem like 2 or 3 times, and pick another flower. For example, I'm gonna get the purple limonium and put it right on the stem of the previous flower, like like this, and then you go around again. And it's that simple, and it's really very simple, but it takes a bit of practice, so don't desperate, don't worry about it, you'll get there. So the next one, you want to put it in the same way. Put it on the stem of the previous flower and go around with the tape. Go more flowers, get more flowers, put it on the stem of the previous flower, go around. Literally it's just doing that over and over and over. And I'm gonna get some hydrangea. I'm gonna put it on the stem of the previous one. There you go, always facing the same direction. Never change the direction of the flowers. And I'm gonna go twice around. And I have a little bit left, but I'm gonna risk it and I'm gonna put a purple one. There you go, and the last bit. If you have some stem left in here, you can always cut it with your fingers. I'm gonna get more tape. You will see that one side is stickier than the other one. And you want to secure it before you start putting flowers. So when you're pulling, and if it breaks, it's okay. I did it on purpose, by the way. It's like, I am not perfect, I don't do it perfect, but I want to show you that if it breaks, it's totally fine. You can always put it back in the same way. Let me see, which one are we gonna use now? Let's use the green. I put it on the stem of the previous one, same direction, wrapping the stem around one, twice, and I want to use another different one. I wouldn't use so many stems at the same time, for example this, because then it's gonna look too crowded and untidy. I like to use one by one and being careful on how the shape of the crown is looking in this side. So in this side, I really like the thickness of it, it's very tidy, lots of combination of flowers, not using the same one all the time, which you could actually if you want the crown not to look homogeneous. Is that homogeneous the word? Yeah. Let me see, I'll try to put this one next stem. So it's gonna go all the way to this side. So now we finish it, and what we want to do just to make it even prettier, we're gonna wrap the back of the crown with more tape so you cannot see the shiny metallic color that might not match your dress for that wedding, that festival. And you just wrap it all around. So now you got the finished piece, and you see it's very flexible. So even if it's too big, you can always like squeeze it, reshape it. If it bends, don't worry. And ta-da! So to look after your headpiece, keep it away from hairspray, keep it away from any moisture and any direct sunlight. Keep it inside the box. I know you're gonna hang it around the room because it looks pretty and you want to stay, so it's okay as well. What do you think? Do you enjoy? Thanks so much for watching, and I hope I see you on the next one. Ooh, bye! Bye! Oh, I love you. Mwah. Gorgeous.